This is a photo of some single-use bottles floating around our ocean. In this photo, there's about 110 bottles. What if I told you the plastic in this photo is merely a tiny fraction of what gets tossed out into trash bins, the side of the road, or oceans every day? I'm Adison, and I'm going to be talking to you about why you should start recycling. By looking over many articles and looking at countless statistics and evidence, it's become apparent to me how much trash and plastic harms the environment and how easy it is to prevent horrible consequences. I'm sure we're all familiar with this image or version of it. You're driving down the road and you look out the window to see scattered trash along the side. But it's not too much. It can't be that bad, right? Wrong. How about this one? Yep, that one's a lot worse. Unfortunately, this isn't even close to how much wasted plastic is floating around the world. Let's go back to this image. Again, there's about 110 bottles in this photo. Multiply the amount of bottles in here by about 12 million, and that's how many single-use bottles are used in every day. That's 1.3 billion bottles every day. Billion. To put that in perspective, here's an example. If you were given $1 billion and you spend $1,000 every day, it would take you 2,740 years to completely run out of money. That's how many bottles are going into the ocean every day. Per hour, that's 54 million bottles. That's a lot of plastic going out into the earth and ocean. The plastic used in these bottles is not biodegradable, which means there's no natural process in existence that can break down plastic waste. It would take at least 500 years for a single plastic bottle to decompose. Really think about that. A single water bottle, something that we use every day without thinking about it, takes 500 years to decompose, even if we throw it in a trash can opposed to the side of the road. This is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's an enormous floating dump of trash between California and Hawaii. It's about 600,000 square miles. That's 6 times the size of Italy. 6 times the size of an entire country. That's huge. 90% of the waste in this dump is plastic. In total, the trash floating around weighs about 7 billion pounds. It could be the largest unintentional garbage dump in the world. Think about how easily this could have been prevented. Less than 8% of the plastic bottles used every day are recycled. Why? Because we're too lazy to walk across our house and toss something in a different bin. What are the benefits of recycling? Why should you care? There's so many benefits to recycling. It creates a cleaner world for you and your kids to live in. You don't have to worry about as much dirty plastic floating around. We all live here. Why don't we clean up the place that we live in so that it doesn't overfill with trash? Places around the world that used to be gorgeous nature spots and places to enjoy yourself are now ruined because they're littered with trash. We're very quickly destroying the earth, and we could enjoy all the natural beauty of it. What would the world look like if we started putting in effort? For starters, there would be way more job. Recycling levels are currently around 21%. If we raise that to just 75%, we could create about 1.5 million jobs at recycling plants in the US alone. Recycling would also let us make more products with much less waste. By recycling just 5 plastic bottles, you can help make 1 square foot of carpeting or enough filler to stuff an adult winter coat. Recycling also conserves a lot of energy. 88% of the energy it takes to make new plastic bottles using oil and gas, which causes more pollution, could be saved if new products could be made using recycled containers. By recycling more, we could turn places like this, which are filled with trash, into places like this. So what can you do? The easiest answer is simply recycle. Toss your used plastic bottle in the recycling bin instead of the trash bin. That alone can make a huge difference. Also consider to use less single-use plastic bottles. Start keeping a reusable water bottle with you or in your car. Even these small, easy actions will make a huge difference. By putting in a minuscule amount of work, you can permanently change the world for the better.